Hi everyone, Sharon here with Creating with Sharon. So how are y'all doing today? Just give me a second here. I'm just going to share this with some other people. Just give me a second. Oh, what's this? There we go. I'm just going to share it on some of my groups and then we'll get started. And VIP, technique, and okay, there we go. Okay, so today, a couple things before we get started. Remind you of my BOGO sale that we're having. Hi Donna, hi Fran, thanks so much for joining me. I do have my BOGO sale tomorrow, on June the 13th at 6 p.m. on my VIP group. If you're not part of my VIP group and you would like to join, just let me know and I will get you linked. Hi Diane. Tomorrow also last day to order from here. Sorry, it's upside backwards. Sad day, but from this to this, it's so exciting. The stuff in here is unbelievable. So, and another thing too, starting on June the 3rd, if you your list is really long, like mine is, you are more than welcome to sign up as a demonstrator. And with that, you'll receive for $135 Canadian, no shipping. You will receive $165 worth of product. Plus, you will also receive a bundle of your choice. Either it be punches, and there's 8 of those, or whether it be dies, and there's 26 of those. And the value on that usually is running about up to $71 Canadian. So if you're ever thinking that might be a good idea, so I'm going to put these away, and we're going to start crafting. So I decided I'm going to do a card using all new product. So this is all new all but the old olive. Oops, that's moved. Ooh, that's not good. That's like sending a card and it fall apart on you, eh? There we go. So this is all new product, like I said, except for the old olive. So we have, this is Bumble Bee. And then we have Cinnamon, I can't remember the last name. And then we are going to use, now it's going to drive me crazy. And this is the new brass that's in. And then the Bumble Bee. And then I'm going to use my old, sorry, because I lied to you, because I'm going to use my old blends. And those are, because I can't order any of the new stuff. And this is the Mango Melodies. This is what I'm going to color the sunflower in. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So let us get started. And I'm going to use a new embossing folder, and I can't remember what this is called. I got to learn the new names, I guess, to study that tonight. Okay, so celebrate sunflowers. So this is the bundle that we're going to use, and then the dies. So I'm going to need this die, this one here, and then this one here. Now I normally don't keep my everything together because I like to keep everything separate so I can see where everything is, but I'm going to try it this time around. We're also going to use the new Lovely Label punch, which is great, and that's what I made the banner, the label punch in or label in there. And I'm going to bring in my saddle brown. And first things we're going to do is I'm going to take my saddle brown stays on, and I'm going to ink up my sunflower. And stamp it on here. So, oh my God, it is like 33 Celsius here today. It was a hot one, that's all I'm saying. There we go. I'm just going to let it dry a bit because it's still a little bit wet. So I have a piece of this cinnamon. I can't remember the color, and I'm sorry. It's new cinnamon color. This is the brass. And this basically what's going to happen is this is going to sit onto here like that. But before we do that, I'm going to cut out this right here. So Patricia's saying she can't see me. Can you guys see me? I'll flip the screen. Okay. And this is going to go in the center on here, so that on top of that so I'm not wasting anything. Okay, so this is dry now. So I'm going to bring in my mango melody. I'm going to use the dark. And I'm going to basically just see where all the lines are with the saddle brown. I'm just going to just take the dark and just go over just to give it a bit of depth. And oh, I know what I did. I'm sorry. Let me just flip this. Oh my gosh, what an idiot. There we go. How's that? Huh. Sorry about that. Okay, can you guys see it now? Okay, can you guys see it now? Sorry, it was me. I was too busy admiring myself. Sorry, I'm really sorry, guys. So, and then we'll just color, like I'm just gonna just take the dark and just highlight where the saddle brown is. And there. Okay, so we got it. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for letting me know. Like I said, I was too busy admiring myself in my own camera. Anyway. Okay, so. And then I'm just going to finish doing this up. And I'm not being fussy. I'm just basically just coloring where I need to. And then I'm going to bring in my light mango melody. And I'm going to use the wider end, so it's almost like a chisel. And I'm just going to go in and color. And this will blend the two colors together to give it that special effect. Okay. So I'm not quiet today. I don't know why. Probably because my Jimmy's not feeling too good. I don't know what's the matter with him. All he wants to do is sleep. He didn't even get up for his breakfast yesterday. This is unusual for him. So might have to take him to the vet. He's 13 years old, so I'm getting. Anyway, we won't talk about this because I'll start crying. So, and yeah, so I'm pretty excited about the new catalog coming out. It's some pretty exciting stuff in there. I know I'm ordering. I'm going to order the Peony bundle, the whole kit caboodle, because I just love that. I love the colors. It's totally me. And then I'm going to order, of course, all the in-color ink and re-inkers and blends, all that sort of stuff. So exciting. And there we go. Almost done here. Thanks for being patient with me. Of course, I can't do two things at once sometimes, but it's beside the point. Okay, so since I missed the whole beginning part of the demonstration, I'll just show you the products that I'm using while I let this dry. Okay, so I'm going to be, what I'm using is the Celebrate sunflowers. So this is the actual stamp set, and then there's dies that come with it. And of course, I took half of mine out because I'm going to be using them a little later on. So I'm going to need this one too. So this is a bundle. You can purchase them together. If you purchase them together, you receive 10% off of your of the cost, which is really a good deal. And if you become a demonstrator, you would actually receive, excuse me, 30% off because of your discount. Because all demonstrators do get a discount, whether it be 20 or 25%, depending what level you're at. There we go. Okay, so there's that. So now what I'm going to do is now we're going to cut them out. Now this is, I did it. Haha. That's smart me. So what I did is yesterday when I made the sample card, is I played around with this until I could get it, pick something out of this part that really caught my eye. So what I did is just see this one right here is sort of different and there's a bigger gap between the two. So I tried to find it on the die and put it into place. That way I'm not pushing everything around 6-7 times. And then I'm going to take my washi tape and I'm just going to just put it into place. Because I think yesterday it took me felt like it took me forever to find the exact cutting, where to cut it. So I'm going to run both these through at the same time. No, I'm not. Yes, I am, because I'm going to grab my scissors and just cut this one off. And just... So I'm going to cut them both at the same time. So I'm going to cut the sunflower out, and then I'm going to cut the brass out on the same same run through of the Big Shot. And what I'm going to do, like I said before, I'm going to put this into the center so I can take this and put it over top. So nobody's actually going to see what's on the back side of the brown. And I got to emboss that too. I don't want to forget that. Okay, so let's bring in the Big Shot. And this sort of shifted a bit. Just going to grab another piece of washi tape. It's not here. Okay. So I'm just going to push this up, and then I'm going to bring in my brass and put it right into the center, just like that, and then put it on the magnetic, and then I'm just going to run it through. I like to go back and forth to make sure that the die cuts actually cut the paper. Now I'm going to just take these off and just put them to the side. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my old olive, and I'm going to cut out my leaves for these guys. So I'm going to cut out 3 of these, and I'll just show you when I run them through what they actually look like. So this is basically the base of the leaf, and then these guys are the veins. Hi Karen. I know I wasn't going to get this set, but then I saw a few people demonstrating it and I just thought I had to have it, especially with fall. It'd be perfect for doing a fall class. And just that. Now I'm going to do 3 of these because I like to have odd numbers. And then that over there. Oops. Then I'm going to bring my sunflower back in because I forgot to cut out the center of it. Put that there so I don't lose it. And then this one too also. And there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to bring in my sunflower. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the centerpiece. I'm going to just put it right to the center of the sunflower and just run it down through so I can cut that out. And what I like to do is I like to add dimension. So I'll just add a couple dimensionals on the back side of it. Okay, so there we go. Oops. Now I'm going to just bring in the cinnamon color. Like I said, I can't remember the names of everything. And the embossing folder. Let's put these guys out of the way. And then I'm just gonna this just gives it a little bit of texture. I like texture on my cards. I don't like it really flat. I just like dimensionals too, and I like bling. Just who I am, I guess. This is one of the new embossing folders. Just gorgeous. And it just gives us like a subtle background to that. There you go. Okay, so let's move all the Big Shot stuff out of the way. And I'll bring in my card base. And I'll just, what I'm going to use Tombow glue on this. And I'm going to glue this onto here. Okay, so let's start from, this is a card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5, and then I scored it 4.25. This piece is 4 by 5.25, and that's going to go right onto there like that. So I'm going to use my Tombow glue for that. Oh, maybe not. Yes, I am. No, I'll use my tape, I guess. And then I'm going to put this right into the center of that. And then I'm going to take this piece and do the exact same thing. And put that right into the center of there. So there's my card base. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop all these out of my sunflower. This is so pretty. And it's a new color. It's called the brass foil. I'm gonna have to run it through again because I don't know. And brass, my son's Navy, so brass is a really big thing with the Navy. A lot of their stuff is done in brass. So this would be nice to do some cards for him. And sorry, this is tedious. I should have had this done out ahead of time, but we're almost done here. So excited because we're here in Manitoba, are on phase 2 of the pandemic, so that means we can start getting our pedicures. Some of our restaurants are open too now, but of course there's limited seating, and that's pretty exciting. So I haven't had my feet done in like 2 months. So on these, there's little holes in here too that you want to punch out, and I'll just quickly go around and so it is a little time consuming to get all this out, but we'll just go around quickly and get her done. Okay, close enough. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our sunflower. Oh, I didn't do a very good job on this, but that's okay. The edge will cover that. Okay, so now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to try and find that piece that was awkward. There it is right there. No, that's not it. Just want to basically move this around until you get it so it fits exactly over top. And then what I'm going to do is put a little bit of Tombow glue on the back side. Let's see, that one looks like it's empty. Let's see if this one is. No, perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to take this piece and, where's that? There it is right there. And put this over top, just like that. And I'm just going to take my Tombow and just put a little bit on the back side. And just, making a mess here. We are coming out with some new adhesive paper, which is really good, because what you could do is just basically put your designer series paper or your cardstock on top of this this paper, and then you cut it out and it's like glue on the back, and you just adhere it right onto your, wow, I'm not doing a very good job here tonight. Okay, so I did find something out tonight too, that if you get glue on the copper or your silver or your gold, if you take a little bit of rubbing alcohol and I put it on a piece of paper towel, and I rubbed it lightly, and it took the glue off, so you don't see, like, I don't see any, I got it off. So if you get, say, if you get a little bit on here onto the copper or onto the brass, you can actually take a piece of paper towel with rubbing alcohol on it and rub it off, and it'll come off nice and shiny, so you don't see. Oh, come on. Man, I'm having problems today. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna put that right about there. Now see that right there? There's a little bit of glue right there. Just give me a second, I'll get my alcohol. I haven't left you, I'm still here. Just grabbing some paper towel with a piece of paper towel just to show you how you can take that off. Because I've tried baby wipes, but it sort of like leaves a film, but with the alcohol, it's not too bad. Of course, I got a big bottle of the stuff. There we go. Just a little bit onto the paper towel, and then you just very lightly rub it, and it takes it off. Just like that. And it leaves it all nice and shiny. Okay, so now I'm going to take the center of the sunflower, and because I put dimensionals on the back side of the sunflower, what I'm going to do is I'm going to double it up on here so it's raised, so it's not flush with the sunflower. And put it on just like that. I'm going to bring in my leaves. Put that there so I don't lose it. So with my leaves, I'm going to adhere them onto here. So all I'm going to do is just put a little bit of Tombow, just for a little bit wider. And then adhere them onto the flower, just like that. And I'm going to do that on all three. And you could definitely use that two-way paper when it becomes available on the 3rd. So I think that's going to be on my list too, because I don't like doing this. Get glue on my hands. And then pop these out and do the same thing on this flower right here. And there we go. Now, plus with these being on dimensionals, you can just slide the leaves right underneath just like that. Now, another thing I did on the other card, see where the white is on there? You can actually hide that by taking your blends and just coloring over top, just so it doesn't stand out as, oh, is this the dark one? Probably. Yeah. Go to the light. So just so the white doesn't stand out. And a good another way to hide everything. so you don't really see it on that side. So there. No, that's glue in the center, so I'm not going to worry about that right yet. I'll wait till it dries and then I'll clean it up that way. Okay, so that's the sunflower. So now what we're going to do is put a little bit of tombow on the back side of the leaf. I'm just going to just shove it right there. And then do the same thing with this one. Nothing seems to be going right for me today. Oh dear. I'm just gonna just slide that one under just like that. And then this one here I'm gonna put up on this end. There we go. I like to take my piercing tool and just slide it underneath the sunflower and just give that little bit of a squish to hold into place. So now I have a half a piece of the Bumble Bee, and I'm going to take my stays on. Miss Molly, what are you up to? Smalley came down for a visit, and I'm gonna put this button just about in the center. Oh, nope, not good enough. Oh, yeah. Just give me a second, I'm just going to cut another piece of that. Okay, so let's try this again. I wrote that on so I can remember the size of it. Just take it right to the edge. There we go. Now I'm going to bring in my new punch. I'm just going to, I like to, when I put it in, I like to turn it upside down. So when I go to look at it, I can see if I have the sentiment, any of the, if I'm going to cut off any of the sentiment. So just trim that back and just slide this one in. Same thing, all the way up. I'll take a little bit more. And there we go. And put this out of the way, otherwise I'll put my hand in it for sure. And then I'll just take a couple dimensionals, put it on the back side, and then adhere it right onto the card. And there we go. Thanks a bunch. So there we go. Card for the evening, and next couple days. Tomorrow I'm going to be getting ready for my BOGO sale, which should be fun. And after that, then on Wednesday is the launch of the new catalog, so stay tuned for that. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Everything that I used is in the description, in the, I think it's the top or the bottom of the live. So there we go. Gorgeous card. Hate to think of fall already, but anyway, there we are. So thanks for joining me. Greatly appreciated. You guys all have a fantastic evening. Stay safe out there, wherever you are. And there's card number 2. And thanks, Danielle. Thanks for joining me. There's something coming your way also. I just mailed it today, so I think you know what it is. So thank you. Danielle guessed how many retired stamp sets. She was the closest guess of how many retired stamp sets I took off of my shelf. And because of that, she won a free stamp set or bundle, and it's coming her way. So thanks so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it, guys. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And like I said, starting on June the 3rd, if you sign up as a demonstrator, you get a bonus. So you could actually pick up this bundle, this Celebrate Sunflowers So all the bundle, the stamp set, and the die cut. So you can pick that as your free gift from Stamping Up. I'm not too sure the value on that. Can't remember. And so if you guys have any questions, again, please let me know. And you all have a wonderful evening. And we'll see you next Monday. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.